Hey guys, here I am again, Barry with Barry's 8-track and classic car radio repair, and this time we're demonstrating an AM 8-track out of a 71 Lincoln Continental Mark III. It's now an AM-FM 8-track with Bluetooth, and a heck of a lot more output power because the customer went with a new harness in place of the original connectors. And then one special thing about this model, and it's only in my shop that this happens, this is the original, or this was the original left-right balance slider. Well, this unit uses an eject solenoid to pull the tape out. It's almost impossible to pull the tape out without that eject solenoid kicking in. Well, that's a really strong failure trend with this model, is the eject solenoid burning up. Because of the way it's wound, it's impossible to rewind. And so in place of the solenoid, I have, this is another one of those famous little fixes that only I have found so far. I have fabricated a lever, a mechanical lever, to replace the solenoid, and here's the end of that lever, which you can see is this thing right there. This is where the lever sticks out. This lever is normally kind of, well, maybe 5/8 of an inch out. When you put a tape in, it comes out a little bit more, and then to eject the tape, you just press on this, and I'll demonstrate that in my shop. But this is the only way to fix it with parts that are currently available, which in some cases means parts that I fabricate and make from scratch. So there's our aluminum eject lever in place of the original left-right balance control, and we do have a virtual left-right balance control and the tone control, and I'll be demonstrating that too. So let's go ahead and turn it on. I've got it set to AM at the moment, to the one strong station I get, so we can demonstrate the balance and fader functions during talk radio, not get nailed for copyright issues. So let's turn it on. AM
under the secretary, back to doing the job, which is being prepared.
Okay, so I'm gonna, both your left-right balance and your front-rear fader are in the tone control, and I'm going to activate the front-rear fader right now.
To be able to defend our country and not to lose a war, to win at all costs. And that's
fader adjust.
Okay, so all the way front.
So you want to make a Marine happy,
rear,
get a Marine dirty and tired
rear,
in training, and make them ready to win the next time they have to go to war and not come home in a
fader.
Okay, now I'm going to activate our virtual left-right balance control, which replaces this.
How does this end? We've had 4 days of this. It looks pretty.
Balance adjust.
Okay, all the way
right,
left.
It's a long, hot summer. I expect
Right.
there to be
Left.
organized
Right.
activities
Okay.
by the Democrats and by their
Center
supporters.
again.
Balance set.
Okay, don't need this stuff anymore. Let's make sure the Bluetooth goes into pairing mode.
Bluetooth ready to pair.
Okay, so you heard that. Okay, now we're going to move over to FM, which we do on this radio by turning it off, then right back on within about half a second. So here we go. Off, on. Okay, now we're on FM, and I have all 5 presets set to stations in my ear for a quick test.
And even a little narcissistic.
Yeah, and it sounds pretty good, right?
Discover's
Okay, let's try the 8-track.
Places that take credit cards nationwide.
Okay, we're coming up on an automatic track change, I think. Yep, should be. There it is. Okay, now we're going to eject the tape, which we do by just pressing on this. Tape comes out.
Learn a new language.
Radio comes back.
Apple makes it
Okay,
easy.
let's make sure the dial-light comes on. Yep, I can see the nice soft green glow. You probably can't, but I can see the nice soft green glow from that dial-light. So everything's good to go. She's ready to go back to the customer, and I'm ready to do some packing. I'm Barry with Barry's 8-track and classic car radio repair. To reach me for service, please visit the website that's in the description below. And from the home page of that website, please download and print the work order before calling me with a bunch of questions about my options, prices, and turn times, because all those questions are already answered in the work order as you're filling it out. out. And then that way, if you need to call me, it's just for a quick couple minutes to get to know me and trust me, or to ask a last-minute question, stuff like that. But as far as the same 15-minute barrage of questions from each new customer, I'm just no longer able to deal with that because it keeps me off the bench, and on the bench is where the work gets done. So please do that research before calling me. Once you've got a work order in your hand, I'm happy to talk to you about anything, and even baseball scores. Doesn't really matter. So thanks so much for watching and listening. And this unit comes from Graham in Georgetown, Tennessee. Now, why can't I have a cool name like Graham? My name's Barry, and so in high school, it was always Barry Ferry, and my last name being Phone didn't help either, because we got Barry Ferry jokes, and then we got phone jokes on top of it. So I've decided to make a play on my own name, Barry Phone. It could be a new instrument, the Barry Phone. Why not? Okay, thanks for watching and listening, guys, and thank you, Graham, for your business all the way from Georgetown, Tennessee, and we'll see you guys next time.